Let's go, Brian. There's gonna.
You can never tell.
You know, I'm gonna be super biased in this commentary.
RCS. I don't think I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna be super biased.
I'm not okay with.
And I'm going
with biased people.
100% going for Brian here. It has really nothing to do with CRimZ, except for the fact that he plays Cloud. All Clouds deserve to lose.
See, even speaking from a mid-tier player, or at least a mid-high tier player, I really don't have trouble. I really don't care that people play Hydras. You just find those ways to get around it.
Well, you're Pikachu. Of course you don't care if people play Cloud.
Well, maybe you shouldn't only play Rosa.
I don't only play Rosa. I also play Cloud. I picked him up recently because it's been so bad.
So you complain about Cloud players.
Exactly. I only play Cloud and the Cloud Ditto.
Is that working out for you?
Yeah. Every time I decide not to do it, I lose.
That doesn't correlate.
But every time I do it, I win. It's pretty good correlation. All right.
has more bad matchups.
Matt and I.
All right, here we are. Starterville. The obvious.
All right,
first-
he's going. All right,
obvious
Ruff
pick.
is
Ruff
going.
is looking.
Corrin.
Ruff is working this neutral, but it's not going to work too well when just sitting back and letting Cloud charge his limit will not be helpful for Corrin. That really helps Cloud's skill potential in this Corrin.
I would agree with you, except for the fact that Clouds do that in order to bait you to try to attack them. Especially with Corrin have such a good counter, those limits can really work against Cloud. So I don't know.
The camping doesn't seem to be working anymore now that back throw to dash attack is a combo when Cloud has limit. Now that Cloud does have limit, he has that extra mobility that allows him to get around, but he also is so much more susceptible to combos. Corrin does not have that many combos that can help her against fast fallers in this situation, but
I mean, Corrin, okay, so
has to burn that up.
Corrin isn't Ruff's best character, but he has gotten better with her, a lot better with her lately.
Yeah.
Corrin, so he should be doing pretty well here. Right now, he didn't start out well, but, adaptation.
Yeah. Corrin and Mario both can have their troubles with Cloud, but if Ruff thinks his Corrin's going to do better, then go for it.
I would have, personally, as somebody who uses, okay, I lied earlier, I also do use Corrin for, or I also do use Cloud to pick Corrin, because that is a pretty good match for Cloud, and because all of his characters do bad against Cloud, I would have just gone with Mario, he's his best character. But, to each their own.
Yeah, Ruff really has to start looking on tracking up percent. He's so high up there. CRimZ is playing so patiently, so well. Attacking in that percent whenever he can. Looking to get that limit, probably get a Blade Beam.
I mean, this is Smash 4 though.
It is Smash 4. I might have to burn that. Oh my goodness.
DI in attack! No, just kidding. It was too far.
Yeah, down attack?
He was already kind of towards the wall.
Stalemate. Let's it drop. Maybe he was looking to drop onto the platform and maybe get a grab in that situation.
Maybe.
Yep, but...
Yeah, this match is pretty brutal. Specifically because a lot of the tools that Corrin has, like side B or the one that clings to the floor.
The pin?
Yeah, that gets beat by limits so hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just a very rough matchup. I don't like that he went, but
Corrin does have those disjoints, but they don't work as well against Cloud when he has down air and up air to be able to get around that. Get the space really well.
And Cloud is definitely fast enough to just run around the spacing the whole time.
Maybe not fast enough to punish Dragon Lunge as well as he could be, but
right now
Ruff might start looking to abuse that a little more.
CRimZ is just hitting him with down air and then waiting for those air dodges, and Ruff has been giving it to him the whole time.
CRimZ does not care. He will just charge his limit. Whenever he's okay.
It can only benefit Cloud. I mean,
yeah, except when he's fast faller. But in this situation, being a fast faller will help your survivability in the long run. Especially if you get hard hit off stage and you need that limit to be able to recover back.
Oh
my goodness.
You could do it, Ruff.
CRimZ making Ruff look.
Yeah.
Really,
yeah, so it's pretty obvious that CRimZ plays a very broken character.
Yeah, CRimZ making Ruff look real shaky.
I mean, it's his Corrin. Like I said, it's not his best character.
Yeah.
So we'll see when Ruff decides to.
Yeah, we might see a switch here.
This is winners, so if I know Ruff at all, he wanted to check that out, see how it works, because his Mario does struggle. And now that he sees that it's probably not the way to go, he might mix it up now. He's got several other characters he'd go.
Ruff is a pretty good counter picker.
He is.
When he doesn't have a very good character to deal with Cloud.
That's the thing about all of Ruff's characters. They all counterpick everybody in the cast except for Cloud.
Yeah.
They're all very bad against Cloud.
But it looks like he doesn't care. He's sticking with Corrin, going to Town and City instead. Perhaps those platforms.
I mean, Ruff's a top player, so he might be.
Ruff and Keikun are top players both, but
CRimZ.
this just gives.
Well, that's not my point. My point is he's probably very confident in his ability to adapt, so that's why he's saying this. But it didn't look too good.
Ruff looks like he's starting to trying to work around that down air a little more. Pin seems to have beat it a little bit on his landing.
Well, right now that he's not at high percent, he can go for pin a little more safely. Because worst that can happen is limit cross slash, but that's not going to kill at this point. So
yeah, he has the limit, but he has to be careful not to use it. He's not going to eat any blue bees. He's not going to eat any side bees.
Nice. See, this is the dangerous part now. Now all of a sudden,
those up air strings are gonna deal a lot of damage. That fastballing is gonna give a lot more mobility.
There we go. Let's go, Ruff.
Not gonna kill.
Nice. He
gets him farther off. You can get a hit on him and burn this limit, or he just misses the limit.
No, that's good. We're force him to use his limit. So
this is that percent where having limit would be a lot more helpful than it is.
Ooh, that was close. That was a good read by Ruff. It just didn't work out.
Out of a few high up airs, or maybe a good up smash or forward smash read, but the pin's not yet. A lot of Cloud range.
Cloud is just
gonna
big.
be pretty tough. F tilt will do a lot too.
Oh my goodness.
The up air.
That finally kills. He's finally dead.
Dragonfly fly.
Ruff looking, walking around, trying to get that micro spacing under control.
Yeah, he has the lead. He is pretty high on percent, so he wants to play really safe. But that's hard to do against Cloud, even when you.
I mean, the nice thing about playing against Cloud, the only nice thing is you can safely be on shield a lot because I mean, Cloud grabbing you doesn't do much.
And that was.
I mean, the grab itself is good, but the follow-ups are garbage.
Yeah.
So you don't really mind.
But it's gonna catch him with that. Understanding exactly where Ruff is going to go, narrowing down those options, keeping it exactly where he wants it.
I don't think Ruff's really mixed up his recovery too much.
Yeah, Ruff has to start not playing into his hands.
But right now,
getting these hits.
Look at if he had a down air for melee.
Just a lot of damage.
It would have been a Ken combo.
Just a lot of damage. That's all you can really get. Up air will start killing soon, but you gotta find the.
Oh, bad decision.
Yeah. Ooh, looking to get maybe some sort of high damage.
There we go. Let's go, Ruff. I'm super biased. That's what you said, right? This isn't professional.
All these sick game threes. But we're on CRimZ's counterpick now.
Like I said,
a lot of good Cloud saves.
Ruff is a very confident person. He's a top player. He's very confident in his ability to adapt. So even though that first game did not look too good for his Corrin, he was like, you know what? I could do this. I lost, but I got the data now. And he's hoping that maybe that's a download complete.
We'll have to see.
G-Land is very good for Cloud.
Yeah, looks to be.
I'm assuming that Lilat was stricken, and so I think this would be the next logical stage for Cloud.
What? Looking to good Corrin combos. Corrin, if you give Corrin the right opportunity to get those combos, they're gonna add up so quick. And past that, you have to watch out for Dragon Lens in neutral. Watch out for all those things that'll leave a lot of characters.
This is very
Fair beats out the Dragon Shock. Ben's looking to rush in and try to keep her up off. Looking for a cross
Oh,
slash.
that's gonna kill. right now, so already the difference from game 2 to this one is rough. I don't know what's going on, but his microspacing is not as fine as it was before.
Ooh, that could have been terrible. But
see right now how he's dashing a lot and then doing stuff for jumping. Before, Ruff was doing a very good job of just walking or perfect pivoting away and putting himself in a space where CRimZ felt uncomfortable. He's not doing that anymore.
A lot of thing about that is CRimZ seems to be trying to make Ruff feel uncomfortable by trying to get more into his space and not playing as sort of secluded as he was in games before. Those platforms do help Cloud's camping, but it looks like he's not trying to go for that Ruff this game. Looking to mix things up, looking to try to catch Ruff in a bad situation.
Very good mix-up, specifically because I'm pretty sure CRimZ came in here thinking, oh, I'm prepared for, CRimZ camping, but he's not doing it right now, so it could be just this is a mental battle right now.
Yeah. CRimZ, a very solid mental player when he's ahead.
Oh, yeah.
He knows what he wants to get done, but he starts getting hit by jank and starts getting into trying to read that crawling down.
There we go.
Let's go, Brian. You got this.
Now, this 76% doesn't mean much because it only takes one counter at like 30 or 40 with rage for Corrin to kill. So this.
True, but Cloud's moves, while packing a punch, they might not be able to trigger enough of counter's potential to be able to get those early kills.
Oh, with rage? Yeah, I think so.
With rage, possibly, but limit cross slash, those first hits won't trigger as much knockback from counter.
He doesn't necessarily need to rely on that, but I'm just saying that it's there as an option, so this isn't hopeless.
But as this presents build up, you might start looking for possibly upbeats. So footstool.
And right now that he's
it's actually really good. It helps him get back onto the stage. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Right now, this is the perfect time for Ruff to go for these combos.
Ooh.
He's trying to go for the read instead of extending the combos, which
might not have been too good.
That might have been
the isn't gonna do enough.
Exactly.
It's barely not enough, but Cloud with enough moves, like up air, like dash attack, like down air, that'll find that kill. That high percent kill.
I'm surprised CRimZ didn't go for charging his limit there that whole time.
But at this point, limit isn't going to do a whole lot. All it will do is help his survivability a little bit and offer maybe one limit crossfire.
And he killed him with the limit as you were disagreeing with me. That's why he needed limit, because that limit cross slash is so good for that get up. It's so good. And Corrin's heavy enough to where as long as he